we gonna get this story out the way first, all right? I'm gonna try to be as brief and as fucking considerate as humanly possible when I'm telling this story. I'm gonna try to be super, super brief, right? So let me see where I'm gonna start from. Let's go back to March 2021. March 2021. I'm looking for a place. And keep in mind, I've been looking for a place for like a year and a half, 2 years almost. Not to say that this place ain't great, because it is. I actually love this place. When I first looked at this spot, I didn't really like it like that at first, but I came and I met the woman and I was like, yo, this is actually kind of fire. I can actually do something with this. I see the potential. I see the vision. I see the vibe. You feel what I'm saying? I see the vibe. I spent some time here. I get my feet kind of wet. I'm kind of dirty in this shit now. I'm ready to move. But the housing market, you know what I'm saying, as it pertains to rent, is looking pretty scarce. I'm not really feeling, you know what I'm saying, what I'm seeing. But regardless, I'm gonna still look. So I hit my realtor up back in March 2021, and I'm like, yo, bro, I know you for almost 13 years. We've known of each other for almost 13 years. Help me out. I sent some information, some documentation over. We cool. Loving it, right? Have a great conversation when we meet back up. Nice. Now we go start seeing some properties, right? First place I went to go see was a place for $2,700 in a rural part of town. The rural part of town, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I like this. I go inside. I still got video of that place. That was a great place. It's still a great place. You know what I'm saying? I love it till this day. $2,700, 2,500 square feet. Not too bad for one person. I'm feeling it. You know what I mean? But my realtor start kind of trying to spit to me for a second. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo. He like, yo, you're going to pay $2,700. You might as well, you know, start looking at buying. And I'm like, you right. You right. You right. You got a point. You got a point. On the flip side, though, I don't know if I want to buy my first house in Michigan. Not because Michigan is dirty. Not because you dick suckers in the chat are going to say, oh, Detroit, the L education, you couldn't raise a child there. Stop. I'm just saying I didn't want to buy my first place in the place that I've always lived. I've always lived in Michigan. So I want to explore a little bit more before I say this is the spot. Because my first house, I want to live in it, bro. I don't want to just, I'm not one of these niggas that's like, oh, okay, I want to buy a house just so I can immediately start making money off shit. Like, I don't want to live my life just to make money. Like, I get it. I get why you would. But like, bro, I don't feel like doing that shit. I want to live. I want to breathe. I want to enjoy my life and shit like that, right? So I'm like, yeah, fuck all that, bro. Submit my application. Like, I didn't ask you I didn't ask for your opinion about me buying a house or not. But like I said, I understood where he was coming from, because in all honesty, anytime you paying $2,500 or more in rent, you getting stole from. You a lick. You a lick. That's just what it is. You a lick at that point. Even if the house is great, you a lick. That money ain't going nowhere but in another nigga pocket on another nigga loan. So it is what it is. I didn't care too much. And I'm like, bro, submit the application anyway. Luckily, I believe in signs. I believe in signs. And when the universe starts giving me certain information, you can call it God, you can call it the universe, you can call it whatever you want to call it. I take notice. I always listen. I pay attention. When something don't seem right, I listen. I never try to go against shit. I don't try to force nothing. Because if I try to force something, it wasn't meant to be. If anything that's meant to be is meant to be, it's not going to be hard to do it. That's just how I believe things. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personality. I believe in all of that, right? So it was a little bit of trouble on some weird shit with my application the first time I submitted it back in March. And I'm like, you know what? This don't feel right. I'm going to stay where I'm at. Luckily, I didn't decide to go over there, because if I did, I had a family emergency that I had to take care of. Who knows what would have happened if I didn't take care of that? Family emergency derailed my entire 2021, low key. So I'm like, damn. If I'd have done that, I'd have went berserk. I would have, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit would have happened. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't make that move. Cool. We back in the beginning of 2022. I'm looking for a place again. Made a whole bunch of, I'm not even gonna say that. I made a lot of moves. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of moves. 2021, I made a whole bunch of moves. 2022, beginning, I'm ready to hit the ground running. I see a place not too far from me. Boom. Nigga don't respond to me. Niggas not responding to me. And I'm like, bro, anytime you looking for a place, I'm just getting PTSD right now. I really am. Because the amount of places and people that I've had to talk to, I've had to see, the dumbass niggas that I've had to experience, the niggas that I've had to like sit in my face and lie to me and try to hype up some shit that's mid while charging me $3,500 for the same shit. Bro, the conversations, the bullshit that I've had to entertain from niggas over and over and over and over again, trying to tell me why their whole house that's 3,000 square feet with an unfinished fucking basement is justifiable at a price of $4,500. I have to listen to niggas tell me shit like this for months. I just spilled all over my phone. Whatever, bro. I just spilled shit all over my phone. I don't care. Regardless, I'm seeing place after place after place. I'm not seeing what I like. I'm not seeing what I need. I'm not seeing what I want. I want something homey. I want something comfortable. I want something that, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga, bro. I see shit. I envision it. I see it. I walk up there. I go get it. I take it. Then I make it mine. So I've been doing that for a minute. But shit just wasn't aligning. And like I said, I pay attention to signs. So this most recent place that I looked at, it was almost $4,000 a month in rent. Almost $4,000. And the whole time I'm talking to the nigga while he's showing it to me, he not giving me a good vibe. He not giving me a good vibe. I'm sitting back and I'm like, bro, why you talking to me like that? Why you talking to me like that? Why you talking to me like I will come and see a place that I can't afford on some shit? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the raid, RT. We love you over here. Keep doing your thing. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why are you talking to me like that? I don't like when niggas repeat the price to me like I got trouble reading or some shit. I'm a hustler at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't really have a problem making things happen, making things work. I'm gonna get it from here, and here at the same time. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So already off that, I'm just like, I don't like this dude's vibe. Whatever, bro. I'm not feeling it. But the place was beautiful. The place was great. The place was beautiful. We're gonna click on this right now, Panda. And I'm gonna open that up later. Okay? I got you. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, bro, in my mind, what the fuck is this? In my mind, bro, I'm like, I don't like the way you're talking to me, Jack. His name wasn't Jack, but it probably was. I don't like the way you're talking to me. Let's just get down to the application process. Like, what you want? What you want up out of me? He like, oh yeah, altogether this place probably gonna be, upwards of 11,000 to move in and stuff like that. I'm like, why would that be the case? Explain to me how 3,800 for first month and security deposit becomes 11K. He like, oh well, since I don't want to say too much, but like, we require additional screening for certain applicants with a limited, background. And I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? There's no criminal history. There's nothing on my report. There's nothing on my credit file. What is the security risk? I know I look young, but at the end of the day, I'm still more experienced in life than the average Joe. I'm not like 20. I'm not 19. I'm not fresh out of high school. What's the security risk? He's like, well, generally, there are some, and he did this bum ass laugh. He did. Well, generally there's a bit of a barrier when it comes from, you're moving across a couple of cities. And I'm like, so you're saying because of the city that I'm moving from, you want me to pay more for a city that I'm unfamiliar with based off of nothing? Like, why even bother doing a criminal background check? Why even bother going through my credit report? Why bother going through any of the screening process if you still just gonna say you're gonna have to pay extra because you were born here, and here, and you stayed at this place, and this place? But you know what? I actually felt good about myself because I didn't go off. I didn't get smart. I didn't say no sassy remarks. I felt like I left that conversation with class. I did. I felt like I left that conversation with class. But that let me know in that exact moment, I'm likely going to end up just buying a place of this value for my first home. And that this isn't the place for me to buy right now. Now, I damn sure ain't going to rent it for the asking price that he's asking me about. But wouldn't it be ironic? Wouldn't it be hilarious? Wouldn't it be funny if I went to the exact same community and bought a home, preferably his home, for my first house? So I'm going to just foreshadow it right now. Because I already looked at the information. I already looked at the needs. I'm already looking at my qualifications. And I'm good. I'm good. That's going to be the first house that I buy. It's going to be his house. It's going to be his house. I don't care if it's petty. I'm going to buy his house. I'm going to buy his house. I swear to God. You're hearing it. August 7th, 2022. I'm going to buy that house. From Jack. That's what I'm going to do. But regardless. Let's fast forward. I find another house Friday night. 2 weeks ago. I look at it, and like I said, I see it, I formulate my thoughts, I take it, then I make it mine. In the middle of the night, it was posted for like an hour. And I'm like, damn, what am I do? I don't like this. Like, this is one of those properties, it's listed for too good of a bargain. It's too good of a price. It's not going to be here long. How do I make my move first? How do I make my move first? I made it mine. I looked through the specifications. They gave me some information, and I'm like, oh God, okay. There's nothing more that I can do right now. I literally have to just wait for them to be able to show me the place. Luckily, my third eye was open. And I'm like, yo, it's got to be a way for me to get additional information. I got to be able to submit an application somewhere. I have to be ahead of the niggas. I have to be ahead of the niggas, because they're all gonna flood this place. This place is it's too nice for me to just like, I have to be able to be first. I have to be able to be first somehow. I do. I found an application. It wasn't listed on the site. It wasn't listed on a listing website. They didn't text it to you. They don't give you any information. You call them. They don't say that you can submit an application anywhere. I found it. Through the power of Christ, my third eye, and Google. I'm like, okay. Because Maury is not sus. Because generally most places want you to see the property before you submit an application. So I wasn't too like, oh my God, this is sus. I wasn't too sus on it. I found an application, 9 a.m. in the next morning, submitted all my information, all my documentation. Boom, we nice. I got a contact person. First time I submitted my application, I got denied.
Be honest with yourself.
I got denied. And I was like, wait, how? They rejected my application. And I'm like, wait. And it was the same day. I submitted it at 9 in the morning. By 3 o'clock that same day, it was denied. But before that, I was supposed to leave Friday. I got no sleep all Thursday night when I saw the place. I got no sleep conveniently. I don't know why I didn't get sleep this night. I've been getting sleep all night, all this other time. For some reason tonight, I didn't get no sleep. So when I had plans Friday, that same, I don't forget what week it was. It was the most recent week. The week before this one. So, no, that's not why. Stop it. Actually, I will tell you, since I'm an entrepreneur and I have a business and my business name, I can include YouTube in my income if I wanted to, but that's not the reason. Because honestly, all you got to do is show bank statements for shit like that. If you're a self-employed individual, if you're a, what is it called, an entrepreneur, you market yourself, you run your own business and shit like that. It's whatever. So I could and I should use that for next time. But for right now, my application was denied. But earlier than that, I had plans. I was supposed to leave. I didn't get any sleep the night before, and I'm like, yo, I don't feel like going today. But I had already got dressed. I already got dressed. Normally, if I'm already dressed, I'm still gonna go whether I got sleep or not. But for some reason, I didn't go today. And I'm like, I should just go back to sleep. I should go to bed, bro. I need rest. For some odd reason. When I woke up to the rejection. I looked at the reason as to why I was rejected, and they told me my birth date didn't match up to the credit screening report that they got from their site. And I'm like, what do you mean? Now, all these old jokes that y'all niggas keep running with, all this old shit, oh, you pushing 40, you pushing 80, you pushing this, you pushing that. They had my birth date on their credit report listed as 1969. And I'm like, no, these niggas did not just make up a birth date. How, like, I was born in 95. What do you mean 60? What is 69? Where did this come from? Where did this come from? And so I'm like, blah 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 blah. You got my info wrong. Let me resubmit my application or whatever the case is. She like, you know what? If there's any misinformation, feel free to contact the bureau that we got the information from and have them amend it. I'm like, bro, it's Friday. It's Friday. There's no way that I can get a credit bureau to amend it, investigate it, and change it so that it reflects on the report by the time I resubmit. By that time, by that time, the place is gonna be gone. The place is just gonna be gone. This is how I know that I'm supposed to follow signs and certain shit's supposed to work out if it's gonna work out. I caught Equifax on my Karen shit. I'm like, if you niggas don't change this shit right now, I'm filing a complaint with the Better Business Bureau. If you niggas don't fix my shit right now, I'm suing you niggas. All the minority workers up there are gonna be out of a job. And y'all gonna have to report this shit to the IRL, whoever the fuck you gotta submit to when you trying to get, approved for diversity and shit like that. If I go down, you go down too. That's just what it is. I'm not the only minority that's gonna be out of these doors. It's not gonna be me, bro. It's not gonna be me. So I'm like, okay, investigation has begun. Saturday rolls around, and I'm like, bro, it's a weekend. Nothing's gonna happen. I look on the report, and it says estimated time for completion for the investigation, the same date on that Saturday. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. These niggas gonna have this shit complete over the weekend? I'm like, that's fire. So I go back down. Later on that night, I check again. They say it was complete. I look at my credit report. Birthday updated. I'm like, oh shit. Again, I pay attention to signs. Anytime you call a credit bureau to fix any inaccurate information, it takes weeks sometimes. It takes weeks sometimes. You're not supposed to have an investigation complete on a weekend. But it reflected. It changed. They fixed it. It was updated. Everything was good. In one day. In one day and on a weekend. Not even a business day. On a weekend. Y'all niggas was working. I had y'all niggas shook that you was working on the weekend. My bad, bro. On God. My bad. But I got to get mine. Like I said, I take it. I make it mine. I make everything mine. So I'm like, cool. Go through my information. Resubmit my shit. Sunday night. Boom. Boom. I wake up. Lady, like, we need some more information. I'm like, bro, anything you want, you can get it, bitch. What you need? What you need? She like, you know what? Let me get the email she sent me. What did she say to me? What'd she say to me? I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of emails in here. We was going back and forth like two horny ass teenagers on Facebook in 2014. Nah, let me say 2011. Anyway, basically the premise, you know, she was going crazy, asking me for tons of shit, and I was like, bro, your wish is my command. Your wish is my command. So Monday roll around, she like, I'm gonna get this information, submit it to the landlord. Don't worry about it. Any additional information I need, I'm gonna hit you right back. Boom, the next day roll around, 10 a.m. She like, okay, make a schedule to go see the property too, by the way, while you at it. I want you to come see this shit. I'm like, boom, I got you. I want to get inside that. Let me see it. I go inside. I'm in love. Everything that I need. I'm putting all these puzzle pieces together in my head. I'm like, I'm going to put this right here. It's like abortion, low key. They tell a woman, for the most part, never to go get an ultrasound if you want to get an abortion. This is a horrible example, by the way, but I'm just saying. The minute you go to see the ultrasound, you're going to be in love with the baby. So you never going to want to get rid of it after that. Now, some people might not want to get rid of it anyway, but what I'm saying is, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you don't want to, listen, wait. All right, maybe I was, no, that was accurate. If you don't want to get your hopes up about a property, to say you shouldn't see it until you know you approved or not. So I was just saying that in the same way that you shouldn't, go and get an ultrasound if you don't want to get an abortion. Whatever. Y'all gonna get off my dick, bro. Stop. It's not that deep. Anyway, I'm like, cool. I go in there. I make all my wildest dreams come true in my brain. Go back outside. I'm like, yo, this place gotta be mine. I'm walking out with the biggest confidence shrug in my life, bro. I see other niggas start to come in. I'm like, y'all don't even know what's about to happen, do you? That's crazy. Y'all don't even know this shit already mine. I already preordained it. I already spoke this shit into existence. It's already mine. I made it mine already, bro. You going to see it for nothing. You wasting your time. I shook a nigga hand as he was coming into the house. I'm like, yo, you like my place? Low key. I didn't do that. Monkeypox and shit like that. I didn't do that. Monkeypox. But still, I'm just saying. Personally, I was like, bro, I wouldn't let another nigga walk out of my house before me and take my shit. Because I really just walked up in there and took nigga shits. It was other niggas in there. I'm like, yo, this mine. I walked up in there, I made it mine, whatever. Wednesday morning roll around, and she like, I need a bunch of extra information. These are 3 red flags that I have for your application. You need to fix these things, and we will talk more. Bro, what do you want? Ah, damn. What time is it? What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. You know what? I ain't even tripping. Anyway, stop. Anyway, I'm like, all right, cool. The extra information that she asked for, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I finessed that bitch. I finessed it. I finessed the fuck out of it. I ain't gonna lie. I finessed it. It was so fire. Like, I low-key... I finessed the fuck out that bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I did it crazy. I impressed myself. I ain't gonna lie. I impressed myself. I impressed myself, bro. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. And low key, I'm not gonna lie. It was a type of information where I was already in the right and everything was fine anyway. But I just had to make sure it was a couple of, you know what I'm saying, a couple of key errors and shit like that. That was corrected. But once I did that, like, we was all good. We was all gravy. Now, me personally, if I was screening somebody, I wouldn't let that happen to me, but other niggas ain't me. Other niggas ain't me. I'm not at liberty to discuss that information right now. You know what I'm saying? But maybe one day I'll tell you. Maybe one day I'll tell you. You was making out at the park and it's monkeypox. You a dirty ass nigga. I don't know who you was kissing, but you need to be dead. Real quick. Everybody find him. Get him up out the way, please. Oh my God, this nigga called me again, bro. I'm not gonna be available, bro. I can't do it. Anyway, I sent over the documentation. It took me 2 hours to get everything together. And in my mind, I'm just like, bro, this gotta be mine. She wouldn't be asking for so much from me unless she thought I was a worthy applicant, bro. I submitted mine first. I look on the application process. There are 550 other applications. And so I start to panic a little bit. I'm like, oh my God. Is this many niggas that's been seeing it? This is the equivalent of when misogynistic men want girls to carry their body count around their forehead. I saw the amount of applications that was in the shit, and I started getting intimidated. I started to back off for a second. I'm like, yo, 500 plus? I'd have been cool if you said 10 or 15, 500. That's a big hole to fill. That's kind of, woo. I don't know if I can get in there. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of wiggle room. She emailed me 6 p.m. Congratulations. I ran out the room. As soon as I saw congratulations, I was elated. Because I knew what that meant. But she said, this was what was funny. She said after that, I need you to verify your SSN and your ID. I need you to verify that. Because on my ID card, chat, I'm 18 years old in my ID card picture. My expiration date for my ID card is probably 4 or 5 years from now. I'm 26. So on my ID card, I definitely look like a baby in comparison to me now. I kind of feel still young right now. I still look young now, but on my ID card, I look crazy young. I'm 17, 18 max in my ID card. So she's like, there's no way that you could be this age listed at this, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Can you understand what I'm saying? She's like, there's no way that you could be this age looking like this. And I don't know why. I was just like super confident for some reason today. I was like, yo, can you FaceTime me? I was like, can you FaceTime me? I don't know why I said that. It could have been mad other things that I could have said to be like, yeah, I could verify like this, or that. I'm like, can you FaceTime me, low-key? And she's like, yeah, give me your number and I'll call you. And I'm like, that's fire. I don't know. God. All right, look, I'm not. I swear to God. But she called me. And I answered the phone. And I was like, hey. She's like, oh, hi. And I could tell by the way she said, oh, hi. Like, she was like, oh. Like, oh. I'm like, yeah, bitch. Like, oh, that's crazy. Like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, what's up? Like, how you doing? Like, yeah. Like, yeah, hi. Like, you know, it's like playing FaceTime footsies. So I was like, all right, yeah, let's get the fuck to business, though. What's up with this house? You know what I'm saying? She was actually young. She looked probably, or oldest she could have been was like 30. And she was fine. She was. Well, in my opinion. You know, Chad got other shit to say. But regardless, we had a good conversation. I felt good. I felt the vibe. You know what I'm saying? She was low-key showing me around to the other office niggas She was showing me around to the other office people. And we was talking. Look, I was so glad that nobody heard that. Chill, chill, chill. No! That's not what happened. I swear to God. That's whatever, bro. I'm not about to acknowledge you. 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 I'm not about to acknowledge you, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Regardless, we moving on from that because I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. Regardless, we talking. You know, she introduced me to some of the other members. I meet this one lady. She's gonna be talking to me, you know, a couple days from then about the finalizing of the details. I'm closing my eyes because chat being super immature right now and not listening to the fucking story. Regardless, I go in, complete this information, boom, bap, boom, bada bound. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. What is the thing called? Boom, shit go. Never mind. Whatever. Anyway, everything's finalized. I'm cool. She cool. We get off the phone. What else happened? What else transpired? Transferring over a couple bills and shit like that. But outside of that, I was good. Talked to the other lady the next day. I was still good. Got the keys. We living large. We living lavish. We looking good. But I still got another phone call. But we good. So I was finally elated. I started looking for some other shit. And that's what we gonna do on stream today later on. You know, we gonna look for some other shit to help furnish the room that I'm gonna be streaming in and shit like that. But I thought that was a dub. I just made something mine just like effortlessly. Now the second part of this story, unfortunately, is me asking your opinion on if I'm wrong or not. Because I basically got a call from someone. They said, okay, congratulations. Love that for you. I want to take you out. Let's celebrate. I'm like, cool, bet. Where you want to meet? She like, okay, nice. Let's meet at this spot. I'm like, cool. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there because that's just how I am. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. So she gives me a gift. This is a very, very short story. She gives me a gift, and it's cologne. It's cologne, like cologne for men. If you're a woman and you're trying to get a guy a gift, cologne is like the easiest shit you can get. It's like leggings for women. It's like leggings for men. You can never go wrong. You can always go right getting them this specific gift because you can never have enough of them. You can never have enough. So I'm like, cool. She gave me. I really don't even know what this is, low-key. I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong, I do, but I just never wore it before. I think it's been out for a minute. Oh shit. Wait a minute, chat. You know what I'm saying? I thought she did good. When I came out with the cut. I came out the cut, and then I put it on. I missed to put that shit on. I was like, oh my God, that shit smell great as fuck. Shit smell nice. Shit smell nice as fuck. One spray, and I'm wet. One spray, and I'm wet, low key. One spray, and I'm wet, low key. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. Smell kind of nice, and it lasts. Fire. I gave her a kiss on each cheek, and I'm like, oh my God. I mean this much to you? I love you for this. So we having a great time. Boom. Doors bust open. Girl walks in. We was at dinner too. I skipped ahead of the story too. We went to dinner. We didn't get dinner, but it's lunch. It was kind of late afternoon, so I guess dinner, lunch, whatever you want to call it. We sitting down. This girl bust in. And it's one of those looks, you know, I look at her, she look at me. I'm not indebted to this person across from me. We just friends. We cooling. We chilling. I swear to God. We chilling. Me and this girl lock eyes for a quick little second. I'm like, oh, she look good. I'm assuming that she felt the same way. She go up to the counter. I guess she about to order something. She came in there to get meat. We was at a chicken spot. But, like, she clearly came up there to get meat. And without no warning, no hesitation. I'm not lying, bro. Bro, I wish I was. I'm just asking you if I was wrong or not. The girl comes over. She puts her number on this. I didn't even know they had Post-it notes in the thing. I mean, I'm assuming she had Post-it notes on her. Because I don't know why she just had them at the ready. That lets me know immediately that she's at least of age because no teenager is walking around with Post-it notes. No teenager is walking around with Post-it notes. That's not cap, bro. I still have it. And this is why I didn't throw the number away. I'm gonna ask you if I'm wrong. No, they're not. I've never seen a teenager walk around with Post-it notes in my life. I'm whatever, bro. But she comes over, she puts her number on the table, looks at me, walks away. The person I'm with said, I know this bitch did not just do that. It's not cap. I don't know about that. Maybe not. No. She went through the effort of putting her Snapchat, which that's a red flag, low key. That's a red flag. Because how you grown using Snapchat, low key, I'm not gonna lie, that's a red flag. Now that I think about it, I still haven't texted the number. I'm just saying, that's a red flag. That's a big red flag. You know what I'm saying? Could still be a minor. But the thing is, though, why do you have Post-it notes? She rude as fuck for that. I'm not gonna lie, but she's the one that's wrong, not me. I got nothing to do with this. Now I can see why somebody would be mad, which is why the girl that I was with, as she may have had the right to be upset, I didn't throw the number away. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think I'm wrong for that. We don't have nothing, official. And me personally, if you had a problem, you could have said that to her face and like low key fought her over it, and y'all could have fought over me, and I probably would have chose you even if you lost, low key. Anyway, I'm not saying do that though. I'm just saying, am I wrong? I asked everybody in my family or all my close friend groups. They didn't say I was wrong. Only one that told me I was wrong was my mom. And when is my mom ever right? High key. I don't think I'm wrong for that. That's not Mr. Bitches, because I didn't follow up. Will I though? She looked good. I'm not gonna lie. I want to do it. I want to follow up, bro. Like a job application. I want to follow up. I'm chilling. Should have hit it. I'm not hiding nothing, bro. I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown nigga. I ain't gotta hide nothing. I'm not cheating on nobody. I ain't got no commitments. Yeah, what's the yeah, am I wrong? Let me see. Cause I don't think I'm wrong for that. Yes, he wrong. No, he valid. Nice. For once, y'all not on my dick. For once, we can agree on something. That was a long story. I'm not gonna lie. Shawn, somewhere online it says you're Persian. Is this true? I don't know where this is coming from. I need to do a DNA test on stream. I'm gonna do a DNA test on stream one day, like real soon. Like after I move in. Like me personally, I don't own. Me personally, that's just me though. But yeah, we Gucci. And we, bro, what? Oh my god. I ain't got time for this though. I ain't got time. Anyway, I got a lot of work to do soon. And I'm just glad one big thing is taken away from me, and that I can jump to some other shit. These homes, these housing companies, these landlords, they be spiteful. You don't know how many applications I got from places that I submitted to in the meantime while I was waiting for this one spot to go through. Other places hit me up in the meantime talking about, just so you know, that place that you applied for that you didn't follow up on, we rented that out to someone else. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I didn't follow up for a reason because I got another place. Why are you talking to me like I care? Like this is hurting my feelings, bro. I don't care. They hit me up like they sending me like dirty messages of themselves getting fucked by another tenant. Bitch, I'm beating my shit to the video. Like, what are you talking about? I don't care. Don't tell me what you got going on with another tenant. Just be with that tenant. What the fuck are you doing? Don't hit me back up like, oh, I missed out. I didn't. Also, furniture high as fuck right now. I just dropped $5,000 on a couch. Granted, this couch is fucking amazing. It feels great. $5,000 just feel crazy to me. I bought 2 king size mattresses, bro. Mattresses with not springs, but with frames and shit like that. It was $2,000 all together. Nice for the mattresses. Nice. I tried to get a bedroom set with one of the mattresses, and for some odd reason, the price went up to $3,500. Why is the set more than the mattress? The mattress is the central theme of the whole shit. How am I about to pay more, double the price for a set? And I only wanted 2 pieces. Oh my God, bro. I gotta get, a few more things. But for the most part, we looking good. We looking good. Nah, bro. It was $3,500 originally for the couch altogether, which is still crazy to me, but it feels great. Not gonna lie, it feels great. But for insurance, delivery, and then random ass taxes, the shit went up to $4,600. Basically, any furniture in my house, I want somebody to be able to fall asleep on it. Me personally, too. I want to be able to sleep in every part of my house at any time. That's just me. I want every single room to be comfy as fuck. I don't want nobody to feel like they're not at home. But don't take your socks off in my shit. That's all I request. Take your shoes off, but leave your socks on. That's me personally. But yeah, man, I feel good. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about this. There's gonna be a lot of work for the next 2.5 weeks or so, but we're gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it done. That's just how I'm moving. But yeah, bro, that's the story. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. You really didn't, low key. I just had to tell it because I've been under stress for a long, long time.